Hello, I'm Claire Shaw. I'm a writer, which is really handy because I'm here to convince you that writing is a really important tool, not just for remembering what you want to buy when you go to the shops, but also for expressing yourself and helping yourself to feel better and communicating with other people and feeling connected and part of stuff, and for telling your story, for putting forward your version of accounts. And that's really important to me, not least because alongside my colleague Mary Colson and with the support of the union USDOR, we're heading up the Right Now project. It's a project which is based on the fact that we are living through truly extraordinary times, unprecedented times. People are going to be talking about this time in history for centuries to come. And we are determined to make sure that the voices of people who work in retail and distribution and allied industries is right there at the centre of the national story, the national record of living and working through COVID. I was just chatting today, actually, with some of your reps in Tesco's Newcastle about how we've all had really different experiences of lockdown. I mean, some people have loved being at home, others hated it. Some of us had to go to work, some of us could work from home, some of us were furloughed, some of us were laid off, some of us were poorly or shielding. Lots of things have impacted on our experience of lockdown and made it very, very different. But at the same time, there's some stuff that we've all shared, regardless of our differences. And I think one thing that we've shared and probably still are sharing is the experience of fear, that we've been afraid for ourselves and our health and the health of our children and partners or parents or grandparents, that we've been scared for our jobs and our communities and the economy. And we probably still are scared. I know that I am. And in some ways, I think it's a bit harder now than it was at the start of lockdown, even though that was really scary. Because at least at the start of lockdown, things were really clear. You knew what was bad and you knew what you were meant to do. Things now were a lot more blurry. And there's a lack of, I guess, clear instructions. So what you're going to do in the last few moments of my 3 minutes with you is you're going to think about, and you might just want to put me on pause and have a think for a minute about what's the single most important thing that has got you through the pandemic so far. It might be something that you've done for yourself. It might be something that other people have done for you. It might be something really straightforward and practical, like healthy eating or regular exercise, or the opposite. It might be, 8 hours of Netflix. Or it might be something that's deeply emotional and personal, like, the love of your partner, or being able to watch your daughter go to sleep every night, or being determined to hold on to hope even when times have been really tough. I want you to write down that one thing. And then I want all of you in the huddle to read it out. Because what you're writing there is a set of instructions for surviving the pandemic. And that's going to be the title of the group piece that you've created together. Because in 1 minute, you will have created a really interesting piece of writing. Read it out to each other. Use that as a kind of starting point for your time together this week. And what I would love is to be able to spend a little bit longer with you in a team meeting, 10 to 15 minutes. And in that time, you will, I promise, write something that you're going to be really pleased and proud about. And it might be something that you want to submit to the Right Now project. It might be something that you just want to keep to yourself. So I'm really hoping that we get to work together again at the team meeting where you'll be writing your own list of instructions for surviving the pandemic. But thank you for taking part. Night night. Bye bye.